Hello everyone, beautiful spiritual women of YouTube. Today I'm going to be taking you through a glute and leg workout. The equipment that you will need is going to be a band. Not necessary for the band, but if you have one, you can incorporate that. And then a set of dumbbells, preferably on what you would consider a heavier side for yourself. Today I'm going to be utilizing 10 pounds. I could go heavier, but just honoring where I'm at today in my body, I'm going to be utilizing the 10 pounds. Whatever you have is going to be good, and even if you're just going to be doing body weight, that's also going to be good. So you don't need all the fancy equipment, right? We don't need all the things. We just need to take that moment to set the intention and connect in with our body. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be warming up today. We're going to warm up the hips. So let's jump in. We're going to go into a lunge that is going to be a dynamic movement. It's going to be a runner's lunge. So I want you to go ahead and take that deep lunge. Front leg, left leg comes forward. We're going to place the hands on the inside of the leg. I'm going to set my timer. We're going to go for 30 seconds here. Taking both hands on the inside. Inside hand comes out to stretch over. Knee comes away from the body. Come back into center and then point away. Moving the knee away from the body and the arm away from the body, so arm and knee go opposite directions. Feeling that hip flexor. Coming to center, gently come out of that stretch, switching sides. So coming to the other leg comes forward, setting the timer, both hands come on the ground. Inside foot comes up and away from the body, as does the opposite knee. Feel that deep stretch there in the hip flexor. All right, gently come out of that stretch. Meet me in center. We're gonna go into a deep squat here. So coming into this deep squat, hips come down to the ground, chest is up. We're gonna take, if you can, you need to put your hand on something, gently take this slowly if you need to, find your balance. We're gonna take the right knee in towards the ground. Come back to center, switch sides, left knee comes into ground, and continue alternating at a pace that works for you. And it's okay if you have trouble with this. Many people do. Could have tight hips from sitting too much. Taking your time, feeling into those hips. All right, meeting me back in center. Next one we're gonna do, and the last movement we're gonna do is gonna be a pigeon pose. So coming out, taking whichever leg you prefer forward so that it's almost in that, you're in a triangle. I can't go full 90 degrees, but taking that front leg so that your knee is bent, coming on to your knuckles. Maybe you have blocks or something. If you can come all the way down to increase the stretch. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Really utilize your breath here. I like to gently rock side to side if you're able to do that. All right, gently back to center, coming onto your hands, tuck that toe underneath, gently lift yourself up. Coming to a kneeling position, switching sides, opposite leg comes forward. Coming onto that front thigh, untuck that toe, find those hips, open up, and then come into a position either staying up here or coming down for 30 seconds. You can gently rock side to side again. kind of moving the hips gently back and forth. Feel that hamstring and that hip go, hey, what are you doing? But after too, this stretch feels so good. All right, gently to center, tuck that toe in, push yourself up, lift that leg back. All right, warm up is good. I hope your hips are feeling good. Dana's ready to go. We're gonna take that band for some banded squats. First movement, we're going to have 4 movements here. We're gonna take each movement for 45 seconds. So I want you to take that band if you have it, and if you don't have the band, that's okay. So, but if you do have the band, comes right above those knees. Take that squat position here. Feet are pointed slightly outward. We're gonna come for 45 seconds. Now, the options are half squat, full squat so that your hips are hitting your knees. Or if you don't have the band, you're just gonna take those air squats. Here we go, 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Taking the time to try to push out that band so that you really feel those glutes. Hi, Dina. There we go. Getting the hips warmed up. Got 3 more seconds. All right, coming on up. Release that band. We're gonna go into some single leg Romanian deadlifts. This is gonna require a little bit of balance here. You can do it with the weights, without the weights. Taking those dumbbells. All right, you're gonna plant one foot on the ground. The other one's gonna come and float back behind you. If you need help with balance, take one weight down. Other hand helps you balance on a chair or table. All right, and then this dumbbell here is gonna be tracing that leg down. So we're gonna keep the dumbbells close to the body. Let me demonstrate first one. So come in here, get out a little bend in the knee, coming back up. You can tap and go, tapping that foot when you reset, and coming back. Now, if this balance challenge, if it's a little too much for you today, what I want you to do is take a staggered stance. So one leg comes back behind you like a kickstand, and then you're just gonna trace that front leg. So flat back here, hinging from the hip, neck stays aligned with the spine. So those are those 2 options. You can use, like I said, utilize something to help you balance, like a table or a chair, or you can take that staggered stance. All right, 45 seconds on each leg. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Find your balance first. This is also going to be helping you with that stabilization. Find your breath. It's fun to challenge your mind and your neuromuscular system. You might feel that ankle and that foot wobble side to side, that's okay. All right, coming center. Let's recenter. You're gonna go onto the opposite leg. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Prep that other foot. Other leg comes floating behind you. Dumbbells trace that leg. Hinging from the hip, you're gonna feel that hamstring and that glute. Ooh, these ones are fun. go. Reset every time you need to if you start catching those wobbles. Or tap and go. Last one. Coming up. All right, keep those dumbbells in hand. I'm gonna reset just for a second. Sumo squat. Legs come wide, 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 all right? Feet are pointed out. We're gonna take those dumbbells in a front rack, so they're gonna be resting right there on your shoulders. 45 seconds, they're gonna come into that deep sumo squat. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and wide, pushing through those heels, toes stay down. We're not squeezing at the top. We're just letting the natural alignment when we get up to the top of that, where our legs lock out, just to happen. The real work's at the bottom when you're pushing yourself up away from the ground for the heels. Gonna feel it in those inner thighs maybe. That's where I typically feel mine. You may feel it somewhere else, it's okay. All right, last one. Come in the center. Grab your water now if you need to. Split squat is our last movement. It's gonna look very similar to a reverse lunge, but we're not gonna be taking that foot forward. So let me demonstrate without the weights. I'm gonna take my reverse lunge position. Pretty wide stance here. I'm gonna take the hips down. This is, my lunge. And then I'm gonna pop back up to extend back into that triangle. This is your split squat here. So the whole time, kind of working those legs, not really giving them too much of a chance, right? Keeping those muscles under tension. Here we go, grab your weights. You can do it weightless too. Wherever you're at, honor that. We're gonna go 45 seconds. Taking that first leg forward. 3, 2, 1, take it down. And up. You may feel it here, quad, you may feel glute, you may feel hamstring. You're doing great, keep going. Remember to honor where you're at. Whew. Take your time, find your balance. 3, 2, last one. Coming up. Switching sides. Here we go. Take your position. 3, 2, 1. You got it. Let's go, my beautiful SWs out there around the world getting strong. Come on. Find your breath for this one. Last movement of the round. Then we'll take a break. Keep that gaze forward. Whew. Three, 2, and last one. Coming up, round number 1 done. I know you did great. Let's take 1 minute to reset ourselves, grab water for our break, and then we're gonna start the next round. We're gonna have 2 more rounds. Gotta do it in 3. The power of 3 will set you free. No, I'm just kidding. As always, dance breaks are encouraged. Letting your body move the way it wants to be expressed, not giving it a burp, but when anybody else is thinking, Dana. We got 15 more seconds, toweling off. Breathing out, deep inhales. Getting ready to set your intention for the second round. Grabbing that band. We're gonna head straight into it. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Take it around town. You could add in the weights here too. Front racket if you want, depending on your intensity. So if you don't have your band too, definitely use those weights. You're doing great, keep going. I see you out there rocking those squats, come on. Give me 3. Give me 2. Last one. Coming up, shake off that band, grab those weights for our Romanian deadlift, single leg, 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1, here we go. Plant that leg, other one comes back behind it. Coming up through that hinge. Taking your time, find your balance. Find your breath, tapping and going that toe when you need to. Saying and affirming, it feels good to be in my body. It feels good to be in this body right now, more than any other time. Woo. My body is amazing. My body does wonderful things. Last one. Switching sides, here we go. 3, 2, 1, take it down. Find that balance. It feels good to connect with my body. I don't have to torture myself anymore in my workouts. I can honor where I'm at. I can push when I feel like pushing. I can slow down when I feel like slowing down, right? I love my vessel. It takes me where I need to go and where I'm called to be. Last one coming up. All right, sumo squat position, legs come wide. Taking a break when you need to. 3, 2, and 1, front rack those weights. Back and down. There we go. You got it, you got it. Always finding your breath and things that help when you need to push through. I would always say that in my rowing class. That's when you're really like, am I gonna make it? Find that breath. Breath is life. Movement is life. You got it, come on. Last one. All right, ready? Last movement, second round. I know you're doing amazing. We're gonna hit this split squats. Take your time, break when you need to. 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Gazes forward. I've got a deep focus on my breath right now. As my heart rate rises and my muscles start to fatigue a little bit. Almost there. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Going in 3, 2, 1. You got it, you beautiful spiritual women. Come on. Move with me. Grow with me. You're doing amazing. I don't need to see you. I feel you. I know it. Come on. Give me 3. Give me 2. Woo. Give me 1. Lower those weights. Break time for 1 minute. Grab your water, towel off. I like to keep my sweat going, unless it's getting in my eyes. Taking those baby sips of water in between. You don't want to feel too much on the water in your workout. Sits in your belly and then you're like, bleh, bleh. Okay, last round coming at you. Grab those bands. Again, you don't need the bands. You can use your weights. You can air squat it. Ask yourself, what does my body need right now? What do my emotions need? Do I need to, am I feeling fire, energy? Do I need to push it out? Am I feeling more flowy? What? It's coming through. 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Last round. You know I say make the last round the best round. That means even if you don't feel your strongest, even if you're starting to fatigue, your intention is, I'm making it through. I'm almost there. I did this for me. We got 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Kicking off the band, grabbing the weights, RDLs, single leg. Let's set ourselves up, grab those weights. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Best one yet. Taking my time, finding my breath, finding my muscle that I'm working. I'm gonna tap and go for this one, because my muscles are a little bit more fatigued. So finding the balance a little bit harder. Gonna slow down a bit. Gonna take my time to reset. Not gonna rush through it here. Last one. Coming up, switching sides. Great job. Let's go. And that last one here. Set it up, switch legs. Almost there. Give me 3. Give me 2. Give me 1. Take it up. Sumo squat. Legs come wide. Front rack those weights. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Take it down now. You can do it. Breathing off this last round. Three, 2, last one. Whew. to center for that split squat. We're gonna go 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Take that split squat, take it down, and up. Come on, stay with me, you got it. Three, 2, woo, last one. Come on up. Let's switch sides. Switch those legs, last movement. Here we go. SWs. Take it down. Woo-hoo. I'm having a great time working out with my sisters. Let's go. You got it, you got it. We're halfway. Three, 2, and 1. Coming up. Grab that water, give yourself a big high five, making it through that glute workout. All right. Let's cool down a bit. Coming into that forward fall. Feet are stacked underneath those hips. Take a bend in those knees. Let the head hang heavy. Crossing the arms if you want to. Gentle rock side to side if you want to. All right, gently take those hips down to the ground. Seated position. Left leg comes out, right leg is in, touching the thigh. Torso turns to that left leg, hinging forward, grabbing knee, shin, or toes, wherever you're at, with both hands. Opening up that chest, taking that gaze forward. All right, gently breathing it up, back to center, switching sides. Left leg comes in, right leg comes out. Torso turns towards that right side. 30 seconds of this stretch. Here we go. Taking those hands forward. Breathing deep into the stretch. Opening the chest up, taking that left arm up, gazing forward. Gently back to center. Feet meet in the middle, last stretch. Sitting up tall, taking the torso forward. Finding the breath. Relaxing the tension in the hips, the hamstrings. Feeling your breath, letting your breath melt you into your body, into the sensations in your body, into the gratitude you have for your body. Deep breath in, hold, and release. We're gonna do 2 more. Inhale up to the nose, hold to the top. Exhale through the mouth, big sigh. Last one. Release. Gently open your eyes, walk yourself back up to a seated position. Thank you everyone for joining me for this glute and leg workout. If you enjoyed it, you can always leave comments for maybe questions that you may have about a certain movement. I'd love to help and answer those. Also always open to suggestions on workouts that you want to see and enjoy. Spread the news, have other people subscribe. I hope you have a beautiful day.